Okay, gonna try to make it to Cannon Beach. It's supposed to be a 15-minute drive according to Google Maps. Leaving the Seaside library. Just a little nervous about having been dumb enough to overfill the oil in my car, and it smoked out black clouds from the back pipe. Geez. Until I got the oil changed. I think that was a cop car. Yeah, those cops, they really like to go undercover with their dark vehicles. Yeah, this road in front of the library is 20 miles an hour. I was surprised how slow it is, but there is a middle school off to the right. Yeah, I'll be really curious how this car holds up at higher speeds. Yeah, there's what I thought was a cop car. Huh. Looks like a regular vehicle. He put stickers on his back window, so... Oregon wine country. Yeah, that might be more inland than anything. But yeah, so this is Broadway. This is the famous road I'm turning off of that the library's on. You go straight down and it's all about the circus or something. It's a lot of amusement stuff. So this is heading south. It's early in the morning. Have a sudden stop. Guy's trying to help out the semi, I guess. Only a cop would do that. I'm thinking this is probably a cop. I certainly wouldn't have stopped for that semi. Huh. Yeah, there's a Safeway on the left. You got some other business. Beach Burrito. Taco Bell. This semi is pulling in for Napa, so it's got a big load there. I've never stopped so long for such activity. This is crazy. I don't like following this guy at all. What a jerk. That's how business moves. So yeah, this is just going through Seaside, gas stations and restaurants and stuff. Kids going to school, people going to work. 35 miles an hour. Yeah, I've been hanging out in Seaside for about a week now, I guess. But today the library is closed on a Monday, but it's open in Cannon Beach. So I want to take a look at this one since I got all day. They're open from 1 to 5. So I'll have a lot of time before they're to walk around and take a look at everything. Maybe try to see if there's a place to sleep in Cannon Beach. I don't like driving so much. I'm driving way too much. Putting too much wear and tear on my car. It can only handle so much. mean, I've kind of strained it by putting too much oil in the. It was like the guy told me I had 2 quarts over the limit. I was like, what? I thought it looked so low when I looked at it, so I got more oil and then I went over. I must have like parked on a hill or something. It's so frustrating. So now I ruined my engine, just probably enough to notice it on these higher speeds. It seems to lose power every so often. And I hear a weird clicking. I mean, yeah, it can't be good when you're blowing black smoke out. Oh, there's a turnoff there. It said no camping. So, yeah, there's all kinds of places. I was busted for camping in a spot I thought I could get away with. Foolishly. Don't know what I was thinking. Had to try. But you gotta really look hard. Yeah, I think there's probably a spot in Cannon Beach, just like there is in Seaside, to park the car and sleep in it at night. You gotta really look hard. They challenge you a little bit more along the coast because there's a lot more profit to be had, and they are making more money, and so they can afford more police enforcement and maybe even more higher quality cops as well, ones that really dig for those campers. I mean, when Cannon Beach shows in their police log that half of their interactions are with campers, then the police clearly are being trained by the campers where to look. Okay, so you gotta be really good about hiding. I like to think I'm somewhat good at it, but even I get busted from time to time. Yeah, this is a nice drive. It's early morning, so the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So you got this sun from the east casting shadows towards the Pacific, giving a different light. If I were to drive through here in the evening, the area would look completely different. Yeah, what do we got? Some thrift store and some kind of landscaping. Alright, not going to Portland. I'm going to Cannon Beach. So there's a turnoff for Portland on 26. Oh man, I could really explore Cannon Beach if I had my bicycle, but maybe I'll run into a thrift store that actually has a decent deal. There's one thrift store that seemed to have a nice bike for $100, but I can't afford that. I need to make some money before I can buy frivolously. The next bicycle I get, definitely I need to get a lock for it. I've seen a few bicycles. I've been looking at a few bicycles just laying around the cities, and those locks, the locks stop me from taking them. I don't want to break the person's lock. I'd get really tempted if the bicycle were sitting without a lock. Yeah, I'm in bicycle acquiring mode. I'm tired of all this walking. I find that when I walk a lot, so when I have to walk, it's like, man, I got quite a line behind me. Like I'm being the asshole going too slow. But yeah, walking, I have to like stop and and relax every so often. It's like, yeah, he's mad. Oh God, he threw a rock at me. What a jerk. And I smell something burning there. Man, these guys are like in a hurry. What's the rush? But yeah, I was thinking, I'd like to bring a seat with me or something. That's what I do when I walk around with my bicycle. My bicycle is my seat. And I'll just sit down and relax. Yeah, see, I would be interested in checking out this the Ecola State Park on my bicycle. It's a big park, and to walk around is intimidating for me because it takes a long time and can tire me out. On the bicycle, it's nothing. I'll ride through those trails and blaze them, no problems. But yeah, walking, everything is so intimidating on foot for me. Okay, I'm taking a right on Elm Avenue. It should be a pretty clear turn. Okay, we're over this mountain. Wow. That's some mountain. Yeah, apparently Lewis and Clark climbed this mountain and then made comments about the view. Oregon history. Okay, see, I could have stopped there and read about the Oregon history. Welcome to Cannon Beach. So yeah, I'm taking an Elm City Center, Ecola State Park. I guess that's the... Oh. Was that my turn? Oh, wow. I'm not sure. That kind of hit me all of a sudden. I might be passing up my spot. Yeah, that was probably my turn because there were no other turns that I saw. Holy crap. I blinked and I just missed my turn. See, I'm still in Ecola, and I thought I'd get a little further out of Ecola before I... What? Well, I'm taking the next turn then, because I'm kind of lost now. I should have studied that map closer. Gosh darn it. Wow. What's that bicycler doing? Where's he taking a right? Okay, next right. Yeah. I wanna get off of here. Sunset Boulevard. I think I missed my turn, but it seems strange if I did. It seems strange. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna turn on this old GPS. Yeah, ooh, I'm right in the city now. History Center, so this is a museum. Ooh, where'd that car come from? Alright, let's see, spruce, looking for spruce, and then I can't go past the 2nd Street. What is she doing? She's just waiting for, no, that can't be it. Okay, I'm gonna go downtown, Sunset. Alright, we got this. Yeah, I didn't get too darn familiar with... I want to go one over more. It was like... I want to go over one more, and that should take me to... Pacific? trying to go to Spruce. So yeah, I'm definitely lost. There's people bouncing up and down, jumping around, acting crazy. Yeah, either way, okay. I don't know where I am exactly, but I'm gonna look for a parking lot. A decent enough parking lot now at this point, and try to just stop and walk around. Oh man, that is so blinding. So I don't know Rock Court. There's a dog there. Hemlock, I don't know. Is this a, yeah, it's a two-way. I can't just drive around and follow this guy. Well, he wants to slow things down for me, I guess. Yeah, none of this is familiar. Just give me a business with a nice parking lot, and I'll stop driving all over the place to figure things out. I'd rather figure things out on foot than driving. Jackson, Hemlock. Oh, well, then I want to go down one, right? Yeah, it's on Spruce. So, okay, alright, there's Spruce. Okay, I guess I'll take this turn. That's a little too close to the water. Well, no, this is just getting ridiculous. Spruce is not on the water. I know that. There's a parking spot, I'll take it. No parking in this block. Oh my god. There's some crazy rock structures. So yeah, I can drive through this area. So this is where I think the Goonies race was held, because those rock structures are crazy. People pay more money for this. Okay, so this would be an area I'd like to bicycle around if I had a... gotta stop thinking about that. Man, this is a much longer... Oh, my GPS is on, but... maybe if I could just stop for a second and look at my GPS. Okay, points of interest. Okay, we're going to a government, community, all community, not all community. We're going to the library. Oh god. Yeah, go, because, wow, alright. No, I don't want to go there. Alright, so it's a weird GPS where I have to, like, look for something, choose it, and then it'll start trying to find where I'm at on the GPS. Okay, library, no, Cannon Beach. Wonderful. Cannon Beach doesn't even show up. Cannon Beach. Okay, well then this is no help. It doesn't even recognize Cannon Beach Library, but Google does. Google recognizes it being on Hemlock, and I'm on Spruce. Parking is always a difficult thing. Even though, oh my god, the parking I saw for the area of the library is pretty big. It may have been that I just passed up so much that... Okay, this is maybe more downtown with... Okay, I see a lot of parking. There's US Bank, I believe that's right next to the library. So, yeah, I'm approaching it from the south, heading north. A lot of parking around here. RV parking, but most likely not overnight parking. Oh, okay, so no parking anytime. Public parking. Okay, yeah, I want this public parking. But this isn't someplace I'd want to park overnight. Alright, so. Okay, there I see the library. Boom! Direct hit. Okay, after spending a day in Cannon Beach, a day of fun and relaxation at the library, I'm heading back to Seaside. A nice long library time of 9 to 8. I think I heard an old timer say in the library here in Cannon Beach that they used to be open till 9 at night. But they're reducing hours considerably now. Oops. I guess bumps are gonna affect my camera more. But yeah, I think I remember the way back. Got a little lost in the city area, but now it's a lot more familiar. Although I really haven't checked out this area. You know, only being here a day doesn't give me nearly as much time as I want. But I don't want to stick around because the upload time is very slow for the library internet. Every library is unique, it seems. Some have fast speeds, some have slow speeds, and others have weird security measures. Okay, I'm not sure where I'm going. Just want to go to Highway 101, and none of this is familiar. I've never been on it. Well, I couldn't really. To walk to here would have taken a lot of effort. Because I really walked a lot of other places, and that took a lot of time. So yeah, I want to go across the bridge. I want to take a left on Highway 101 or something like that. Yeah, I'm going to the park. So I want to take a left somewhere. Yeah, Ecola is just a big climb. Okay, Tillamook. No, I'm not going to Tillamook. Tillamook also has a library I'm interested in, but that's a considerable distance to cover. Apparently Tillamook is popular for Portland to check out the ocean, so you think Seaside is busy. Tillamook probably blows them out of the water. But Tillamook on Wikipedia says they only have 500 people living there, and they're all retirees. So I don't know how that works. Maybe a lot of people from Portland. Oh, am I going to Seaside? Yeah, the ocean is on my left side, so yeah. Maybe a lot of people are willing to drive all the way to Seaside from Portland. Not sure. People from all over, of course. Historical marker. Alright. So 55 going uphill. That's crazy. Let the RV dictate. What are they finding cannons all over the place for? Strange. I mean, there's a lot of different Canon replicas all over the place. Even when I walked by somebody's house, I recorded on video. There's like, they had 2 Canons. They look real. But all right. So yeah, I spent a lot of time all day in Cannon Beach, walking around. I put a lot of effort into looking for a place to car camp. The ideal place for me to car camp is closest to the library. Alright, I didn't feel comfortable about car camping in that parking lot behind the library. I felt like cops would probably be just going through and knocking on windows and all that, so I avoided that. And one spot that really interested me, you know, after looking at all the spots that were busted by cops in the past in the police logs, I looked at all those on the Google Maps, got familiar with those, and decided to try to be a little creative with where I go, and chose and first looked at this one little parking spot not far, like you could see the police station from it. I was considering parking next to the police station because you wonder, you know, how closely do they pay attention to the parking just around their own police station. Apparently there's hours on this police station from 9 to 6 for call-ins, and then the call-ins are forwarded to Seaside. So really, yeah, the police station isn't exactly a place that the cops hang out. It's more of a place where they go in, do their thing, and then leave. It's not like they patrol immediately around their police station. They may automatically assume it's safe. And I was thinking, you know, there's probably a good chance that they're not in patrol mode right next to their police station. I mean, yeah, they'd probably check out that parking lot at City Hall that's attached to their police station, that big parking lot. But I was thinking along on the side of the road, just park, because it's like meets residential area, and then also it's the police station. Anywhere where you start in on a residential area, it can make it look like you're parking and then visiting a home or something. You know, that's what I'd like. You know, ideally, perfect spot is going to be in a residential area, but then you got to be concerned about neighbors calling. You know, hey, who's this guy parking in front of this house? So then, within the residential area, I'm interested in like parks or any kind of open property, maybe property that's for sale. And I'm not too interested in like abandoned property, or yeah, not even so much the property that's for sale. Sometimes the property that's for sale is being lived in anyway. Just like parks or property that's really just kind of looks like a park, but it's still like maybe just privately owned or something weird. Yeah, there's kind of like a little spot, a little nook that I saw not far from the police station I was thinking about, but I didn't choose it. It was a pretty far drive, and maybe it was a mile from the library, so I didn't want to travel that far. So I looked at this other spot a little bit closer to the library. It's a church. When I stopped by at like 8 in the evening, there were people singing. There's a service going on a Monday night at 8 in the evening, so I decided to wait. I wanted to spend time on the internet anyway at the library. And then I went back to check it out at 10 o'clock and it was empty. So I just decided to drive my car in, park it, and slept there overnight in the parking lot of the church. And no one bothered me. But I was woken up at 6:30. Some motorcyclist guy came in. I don't know if he was just stopping in the parking lot to clean the church, or if he was going for a little walk and using the church as a parking spot. Either way, I had my wake-up call at 6:30 a.m. That's fine. That gave me about 7 hours of sleep. Although I was pretty nervous though. I never slept in the church parking lot before, so early into the sleep, at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, I was just I was startled by weird noises. Usually I think, those first 15 minutes, if a cop doesn't show up, that tells me nobody called the cops on me. When they saw me park in there, nobody jumped on their phones to call the cops. So at that point, I'm thinking that, the next step would be for the cops to discover me on a patrol. All right. First, it'd be the suspicious activity when I first go in there. I think, and I won't be sleeping within 15 minutes anyway. So if a cop did stop, I'd just be like, I'm hanging out. It's a church. It's like almost public property. But then after those 15 minutes, it's pretty much they have to rely on patrol and not so much people calling on car campers for whatever. Unless there's some crazy person who really wanted to wait an hour to see what I did and then decide to call the cops. I don't think many people do. I think they'll forget about it, forget about me, just hanging out, and just let me just keep it as is. Just let things kind of play out. The church parking lot was a pretty good spot. I didn't want to even try. It seems like a lot of the people that got busted for car camping in Cannon Beach were parking next to the parks in like really public areas, like major parking lots and stuff, like ones that really would attract cops' attention. You gotta take places that are a little more obscure, that aren't so obvious. Why are we slowing down? Jeez, it's not 20 miles an hour. This little Florida plates car. People from Florida, they're in a different world. I was just listening to this rap song somebody posted on Facebook about this is what cops do when you call them, and they just show cops beating you up. This is what they do. And yeah, they're the last people you want to call. Try to resolve the issues yourself. They're like going to a doctor. It's like a last thing that you revert to doing, because somebody's getting arrested when you call the cops. It's when the cops harass you on patrol, it's serious. They want to dig hard, and they want to try to discipline you to change your behavior. I have to change my behavior and not choosing places to park my car and sleep that are so obvious for the cops to find me. They're pretty much saying, you got to be a little more creative than that, buddy. You better find a better spot than that if you want to get away with your car camping habits. So yeah, they definitely make you work for your sleep. Alright, so we're at the library.